we're not surprised. I feel like we've been that team all year, and in terms of responding and bouncing back after losses. So now the tough part is how do you have to win, and we have to make sure we come in Sunday, early start, ready to play, get off to a good start like we did today, and execute.
It was exhausting watching that game. What was it like playing in it?
Great. It was cool. It was fun. Playoff basketball. That's the style of play that we're comfortable with. Yeah, it was fun.
Josh, with all the chanting and stuff about Jalen, is he ever affected by that kind of stuff?
Nah, I don't think so. I mean, I think he showed it. He's not. That's the crowd doing their job, trying to throw him off. But I think he's the clutch player of the year. I think in those moments he's not really too worried about the crowd. He's focused on helping his team win, and he did that.
You surprised that you ever heard an entire building chant that by the player?
I don't think so. Obviously, you heard it. I mean, Houston did it to Draymond, and Boston did it to Draymond. This we don't care. We're going to go out there and play our game, and nothing the foul fans do really dictate how we go about anything.
What did you just think of the overall, balance? And, obviously, he got off the ball more. Just four guys scoring 20.
Yeah, I mean that's something that we talked about. Even that second half, I think when we started, when they made a little bit of a run, it's because we were playing slow, and we had to make sure we continued to play faster. But that's what we want to do. We want to get guys involved, get JB off the ball sometimes, and let everybody work.
Josh, have you been adamant team with no timeouts, get another one the way that unfolded at the game?
Nah, I mean, we're in Detroit, bro. What you expect? You know what I mean? They were had the home court advantage. So that's example A of home court advantage.
You guys came out playing very fast, and maybe coincidentally or not, Cat got a lot of threes up. Do you think those two things were correlated in how you guys played?
So. In transition, Cat's someone that I'm definitely trying to look for and try to find him when he's flowing into the half court, because he's able to either obviously knock down shots trailing or able to attack. And when they got fives on him, we want to get him the ball and work through him. So that's something that I think it's not a correlation. I think it's something that we got to continue to do. And he was great for us today. He demanded the ball, and he shot the ball with confidence.
Does something have to do?
Couple more guys.
With that rule?
What?
I mean, is that rule unfair?
Oh, 100%. I mean, he missed it on purpose. I guess that's the reason why he just go out there and make it, because they're gonna give him a shot. So if the table does that, then just reshoot the free throw. We're in Detroit, bro. What you think?
Did you get that kind of treatment in Villanova when you guys were playing, like from the crowd?
What kind of treatment? Yeah. Okay. I mean, he's not new to it.
Nothing like that, though.
I've been with JB in a lot of different atmospheres. This obviously, it was a good atmosphere. College, you have sometimes a little more rambunctious, drunk college kids talking crazy. So, like I said, I've been in a lot of atmospheres with him, and it doesn't faze him.
Josh, you mentioned last one, guys. Last one. You mentioned earlier that you don't really know how a team would respond to adversity until you go through it. Mm-hmm. What do you learn from the way you guys performed today, walking into this hostile environment, coming out with the win?
Happy that we got the win. I feel like there were certain situations and certain times where we could have really extended the lead. I think we came out to start the third quarter terrible, sluggish, not playing with pace, energy, physicality. So we got to fix that. And obviously our goal is to play 48 minutes. Obviously that's an impossible goal, but we got to make sure we limit and minimize those lulls. So coming out of that half, certain points in the fourth quarter, we're up 10 where we can, try to push it to 15, but we let them cut it to 5. So we got to make sure we keep that physicality, intensity, the whole game.
I'm indifferent.
Your guys' defense in the second quarter, you and McHale point of attack. It felt like this team won this game in various different ways, starting fast, offensively, defense. Is this a performance that, in this type of setting, that really kind of stamps the type of team you guys are?
Oh, no, for sure, yeah. I mean, it was big time, the whole team stepped up. Thought we played great, especially the second quarter was really good. And it was a big-time win.
OG, 4 20-point scores tonight. What did you like the way the offense was executing?
Everyone was shooting with confidence, ball was moving, being aggressive, getting stops, scoring in transition, scoring early. And I think we're really hard to guard when it's like that.
You know how about them setting a lot of screens on you to kind of get you off pace. Do you think you're able to kind of combat that physicality a little better today?
Yeah, I mean, we made adjustments, and I'm sure they'll make adjustments again, and we'll make adjustments also. So I'm just going to watch the film, see what we can improve on, and try to be better.
You know how a shooter will get hot and take a heat check? Do you take heat checks off the ball as a defender?
Not really, but I know what you mean. It just depends, just reading.
Because sometimes it feels like the end of the second quarter, when you've made like 4 correct reads in a row off the ball and held, and then you jump in again, and it's a little bit more of a higher risk play, but it pays off. Like, is that a play that you make if those 4 previous plays don't go well, or is that a play you think twice about?
I think no matter what, even if the plays didn't go well, I'll still try to make that play. Just reading and making an assumption, and just trusting my instincts.
OG, were you as confused as everyone else when Jim missed the free throw, buzzer goes off, and somehow they get in the ball side out, or did you know what was happening?
Oh no, in the game, I don't think anyone knew what was happening. It took a long time.
Do you know why they got did they give you an explanation? Do you understand?
They didn't give me an explanation. I mean, I thought it was going to be a reshoot of the free throw. And they said, I don't know, they were saying a bunch of stuff out there.
Do you think it was home cooking at all, for the buzzer to go off the way it did, and for the implication that you basically get an extra timeout when you didn't have one?
Oh, I didn't think about that, but maybe. I won't say it was. Maybe, who knows?
What McHale
He's just what McHale does. He's a great player, so it's not a surprise at all. He's always done that his whole career, make an impact on both ends. So.
Defensive chemistry. I remember earlier this season you guys were 3 minutes between you and McHale. Where is that now?
I mean, it's getting better and better each game, and it's just going to continue to grow.
What did you think of the way you guys responded after Monday? Tough environment. Obviously made a ton of runs that you guys. What'd you learn about kind of this team? You obviously got a big spot in the playoffs.
Oh, I mean, I knew we were a resilient group. I knew we were mentally tough, well coached. We just go out there and execute. And we know it's a game of runs. So we just counted their runs with our runs. So.